That's how serious he is. I respect him. He wants to close this out. He wants to go on Twitter and say, "Hey, I won this 3 times in a row." I don't blame him. It's a pretty good pool of players. Light, Famous, Mind Reader, Banjo, Berg, also known as D Money Rex. Like, it's hard. Like it was hard to get to the top 6, and even then, getting into the top 8, you know, you had to fight. Some people had to fight Light, Wii. You know.
Yeah, I had to.
You had to fight. You had to fight.
I had to fight Light.
Yeah. So that's tough.
So, yeah, even just getting top 8 here is an accomplishment, and these gamers are trying to take it all the way.
Oh, absolutely. With no money, pride on the line, it's always going to be an 8. Even though it doesn't matter outside of it, always matters here. Who's the best province? Who's good at what?
Well, it seems like it's New Brunswick no matter what, but
for Ultimate, absolutely. But you know, that's
the case is not the same with the Mainland PM tournaments.
Without a doubt, yeah. At Kings of Halley 4 or 5, wherever the one it was before Kings of Halley 4, we had an unranked player from Newfoundland get top 8 Kings of Halley.
Was it Solana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he was wild that time. But like, unfortunately, we don't have that star power as National besides me. But even then, I wouldn't be able to produce such results as Solana. But
into the match here.
We're already at 2 stocks.
Light has said to me that, you know, normally Ben plays a pretty aggressive Palutena, but Light has said to me that the case is... Ooh, that was a great up there. But Light has said to me that is not the case normally when Ben plays against him. That Ben likes to camp him out a lot, and we're not seeing that as much right now, but we were definitely seeing that at the start of the game with the first stuff.
No doubt. Great catch there. Light tried to go possum, but literally got blown up by the explosive. That was really good tech chase there, without actually even having to move.
I don't know how I feel about Light's landing option of B reverse neutral B, and then B reverse neutral B again into explosive flames.
Yeah, I can't really. Unfortunately, Yoshi does not absorb projectiles like that, so. Especially multi-hitting big projectiles like that. He uses double jump. He's in trouble.
Yeah, down tilt to fair because he had to air dodge there, and that's so easy to get for the down tilt. Great stuff.
And great stuff from Ben. Light had no choice but to DI in because he didn't want to get hit like farther away by like another move. So really good setup there by Ben. So that's game 1. It took a little while to get the ball rolling. What was it like? It was 2 minutes to take like both first stocks.
The first stock was slow. Ben seemed like he was just kind of feeling it out. Might have been just that he was almost warming up his hands because he hadn't played a set for a bit.
That is true.
He really picked up the pace after this first and especially the second stock.
Good stuff to Ben there. Really curious to see how Light's gonna adapt. I don't play Yoshi myself, so I wouldn't be able to provide any insight whatsoever. But
I know, in terms of like stage pick,
stage is probably like triplats would be.
Yeah, Yoshi really likes triplats, but Palut also does, so it's kind of a mixed bag.
Yeah, so and he's not gonna. I think did Light try to play like other characters like Pockets? I forget.
He has Pockets, like he's played. I know at a weekly a while ago he beat Sea Salt with Ganon.
Oh boy.
But I don't know. I know he's got a Lucina, but I don't know how warmed up he is. I know most of the time he likes to just stick with the tried and true.
Tried and true, Yoshi, that's fair. Cool, so Nairs and fairs, lines, tigers and bears, basically just
trains, planes, automobiles.
Yeah, just trying to just overwhelm him with every single move.
Every single thing in the
world, yeah. Basically, like with Palutena, you always have the tools to not give your opponent a chance to play, and not a chance to breathe either. So, not being able to breathe, not being able to use your oxygen supply against a top tier character like Palutena is worrisome.
For sure.
But here I am.
Ben almost got a huge conversion ending that first stock. The light turns it right back around. It's a great combo into an amazing read. He's been very fond of those neutral air dodge up smash reads.
So, that would have been a perfect time for an up smash or an up air. But I'm not the one. A down smash? I like it. I just don't like it when you get to it. But that's for another time. It's very even right now. Ben's just trying to do what he can to like not get hit by any limb by Yoshi, which is fair, and he has the opportunity to do so with nairs, fairs. But that almost killed.
I like, although he ended up getting punished for it, I like Ben's platform movement where he teleport canceled the end of the platform and then wave landed back onto the rest of the platform so it didn't fall off into danger.
Yeah, in his set against Famous, what he did a lot was that, but he would then slide off the platform, then approach with fair, and you'd get hit for it. But I don't know, it's just.
But it's a flex regardless. It
is an absolute flex. Like that type of movement just makes me want to play Palutena. But like if he, Jesus, he's gone off. He's dead because of it. He's not dead because of it.
He's I've seen Ben do that teleport cancel explosive flame
numerous times.
Most of the time it doesn't connect, but when he does, he gets very giddy about it, and it's very nice to watch.
Oh yeah, no, it looks gorgeous. I was just like thinking to himself, like he got caught caught with fair, and I was honestly surprised that he didn't die for it. But let's see how this goes. Yep.
Up smash, but I guess
that was the soft spot. But I didn't expect that. Wait a minute. Oh, he double jumped.
Ooh, great stuff. Great catch with the explosive flame. This is a lot closer than the last game was.
But here we go. Here's the Nair train. I felt like he probably could have gotten a little bit more aggressive there after landing the up air because he already used the double jump. But I mean, Ben's here and I'm not. I guess what he wanted to do is just like reset it to neutral.
I think it's a little scary to try and chase Yoshi that high, especially on Battlefield where both he can land really safely with platforms, and also if he reverses it and gets like a down air or an up air on you, then you can be in a really tough spot.
True. So
Ben's brought it back.
Absolutely. It's and he wasn't like far behind either, but it's just like
compared to the first game, it was miles of difference.
I really like that empty jump there. Just try to fade out Ben to do an option, but didn't bite, but caught him in an option. Now this is going to be the tough part. How is Ben going to kill?
Or to get on stage, I think a lot of the time he just has to rely, or not rely on, but he just has to try and succeed with one of these edge guards.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of just like trying to butter him up, but like these up airs are just like scary, and he could like exactly just like Yoshi was this close to actually taking that game right there with up smash.
Yeah.
At 160%.
I have a feeling that Yoshi.
Yep, he's gonna. Oh yeah, I knew it. He was going to boing pop. Oh, I tried to go for it, but maybe if he was at lower percent, that was a scary shield break.
I was sure that down air was gonna poke.
This is falling near into up tilt. Mike was so close and clipping him with like I think it looks like up.
But a great conversion from Ben. See, that's a more new age Palu combo because people didn't used to do it much before the patch, but the patch that nerfed like Nair killing ended up buffing up tilt killing, so those drag down combos are a lot more powerful.
Yeah, I think I mentioned earlier, like I think it was against Famous. It was just like I'm glad that Ben was able to like discover these options because the poor guy was just heartbroken after those patches. That was Twitter. I'm really glad I'm glad he was able to adapt and discover these new techniques that helped out I thought Palutena a bit more than I thought it was going to be. Like, I guess they were kind of like shadow buffs in those nerfs. There's nothing wrong with that.
I like. It took a bit for him to realize, but they weren't as heartbreaking as they originally seemed.
No, that's the most important thing. You don't want to see your favorite character get nerfed, dropping because of it. I almost did that for Bayonetta back in Smash 4, but
that didn't exactly pan out as expected.
No, Bayonetta was still absolutely ridiculous. Story told itself, but I'm just going. I think the day will truly end when King Gabriel gets nerfed. There's no reason.
That will be the day you find Milani's obituary in the newspaper.
Yep, absolutely. Actually, no. If Byleth gets nerfed, you're definitely seeing that. But this is actually high octane. I don't know why I'm not focusing more on this, because this is actually a slugfest. He's not going to get out anything off of it. Tries to like maybe read him to air dodge back on the platform for an explosive flame read, but no dice there. Light's just moving. Light's going nuts.
Oh, that was almost crazy. I love how both of these players like to snake around with their aerials. It's very mesmerizing to watch.
It's like when you were a kid and you were having like you had those Roman candles for fireworks. You're kind of just running around, and it's kind of like that.
This is the Smash Brothers version of just running around with a Roman candle.
Is he able to catch him? Nope. But you know, just in case he didn't want to like do anything that might actually catch him with his pants down. But I think there was a back air there. Good stuff there.
Puts in the fast butt and gets an up air. This good stuff.
Excuse me, but yes, it was good stuff there by Ben to reset the situation, and he got two nairs for his reward. Another one. Fair. Tries to make Light squirm, do something, but I'm gonna say 60 unanswered, but here we go. And he's dead. And he flexes. Now that's a clip. That's going on Twitter for sure.
That was crazy.
That was exhilarating. As soon as I saw him go for that egg lay, I was like, no way. This might be the moment that either accidentally wins them the whole set or loses out this game.
That might have completely shifted the momentum of this game, but we'll have to see how it turns out, because Ben can always pull it. But yeah.
There's always unfortunately a classic term, taunt to get bodied, but he taunted twice. So does that cancel out the get bodied?
That means that you win the tournament.
I gotta think of that next time, because every time I taunt after I do something cool, I get too flustered and then I lose the edge. So I gotta.
Well, you put pressure on yourself to continue swagging out.
That is also true. You just gotta let it rock after that. You just gotta not care and just rock even more than you were before. So that is exactly what Light is doing right now. Just throwing out aerials to kind of just like smother Ben from doing anything, and Ben doesn't want to lose. Ben wants to go out on Twitter and say that he won this bro. Ben wants to continue his dynasty, and he's going to be able to do so if he keeps catching Light's landing options.
I like how well he spaced out that nair. Just put a few hits on the shield to see if put on a little shield pressure and try to bait Light into throwing something out.
Yeah, no, it's really good what they're doing there. They definitely know exactly how they want to pressure their opponent. What makes them kick. Oh, accidentally runs into that, but not dead just yet. Probably another explosive flame, though. Definitely an up air for sure. Whoa! What a scramble point. Okay. That egg toss saved them.
Yeah, I think Light was trying to go for a read with that F smash, but it didn't quite connect.
Meow meow down B. Meow meow ground pound.
An interesting turn of events. Light gets his first down B parried, so he just runs up and does another one, and that one takes the game.
Yep. I've never seen a truck literally just shift its momentum upwards and go straight downward before, but you know,
I
see
think
something new every day.
I believe this is the new Cybertruck.
Oh, the Mark IIs. Oh, the Tesla, like the ones like Elon Musk ones.
Yeah, I think they can do that.
Oh, you know, I've never really needed my driver's license until now, so I just gotta, you know, win the lottery and invest in the Cybertruck, I guess.
Yeah.
Speaking of moving around maniacally,
Speaking of
game
Speaking of Elon Musk and the Cybertruck, the genius Ben Randall is ready to try and take the title home.
So this is game 4, I believe. It's not true finals yet. Light hasn't reached up the bracket yet, but still has a chance to do so. Pokemon Stadium 2 is the pick, but I'm curious to see how this will go.
Light has just been doing the thing that really saved him in the last game was that he really didn't get hit by any kill moves on his last die. So he's just playing really well against basically any move that might actually kill him.
Yeah, so he didn't get hit. He didn't get hit by Explosive Flame. That killed, and he didn't get hit by Up Air. Up Smash, barely seen. So like, yeah, he did a good job of just. I felt like he went a little bit too nuts in the end, but you know, it worked. So
yeah, paid off in dividends, as many things have today.
Oh, absolutely, good back throw there. Only 60% taken, so this is was looking good for Ben. There we go. That's what he needs. Double jumps out, but doesn't get anything off that. And of course, the platform stops him from getting an auto reticle. Great catch. Had a feeling that he was going to recover horizontally with a teleport. So
I like that ledge drop punish from Ben. He ended up kind of getting punished for it after he got a few moves out, but the idea was there.
Absolutely. Good auto reticle, just kind of, you know, pester some damage in. Oh, some more. He's getting a little bit cute with the teleport cancels, but Yoshi isn't really that quick to catch him, so he could honestly just kind of get away with that.
Okay.
Like I said,
getting a lot of extra credit on this stack. And just as I say that, Ben chucks himself into the realm of terror.
I felt like it was just like, you ever seen those like belly flop competitions on YouTube? It was like that guy just kind of like spiraling off. It looks cool, but at what cost? But catches him with what seemed to be a down smash. I just thought
it certainly was a down smash.
Unbelievable. The wings. Oh no, Light, stop, please. Please don't do this to me. You already made like 5 clips already.
Ben taking a step back though, after he got exploded on like that, he realizes he needs to take his time. He doesn't need to rush things. He's got to lead.
Yeah, absolutely. He's and he's got a lot of games to play too, even if this pan out. So he's doing a really good job there. Nair into up air there to catch him, and caught him with the nair, but still just kept out. Oh, great adaptation by both players there.
Yeah, I like. It always warms my heart to see Yoshi's get punished out of egg lay. Like today, I was playing Cloud today, and in my set against Light, I mashed limit up B out of it.
Oh, so nice.
It's just not to kind of talk about my own thing, but just like there's a lot you can do out of it that a lot of people don't. Because Yoshi's don't really expect you to press buttons on.
Fair enough. So Light on tournament stock right now. For now, might be able to clutch it out. But Ben has 2 stocks. He's
falling up there.
Oh boy, falling up there takes out his 2nd stock. He's at 127, and of course we've seen it before. Sometimes Palutena has a hard time killing. So,
and we've seen Light just in the last game do a great job of not getting hit by any big kill moves.
Catches the teleport there, and he's at 85%. It's very scary to just see yourself doing well with 1 stock left, you know, freshly at 0. Yoshi touches you once, and then you're at 92%. And you get tilted. You get very anxious. You're like, I had this, and then it's not there yet.
Yeah, it can be very worrying, but we'll see. Let's see what Ben can do with Ben. He's got a good mental game. He can make the comebacks. And not that this is a comeback, but he can.
I count it as a comeback.
He definitely has the pedigree to clutch it out.
Oh, absolutely. Both players do. That's the scary part. So.
And the dash attack.
And he dash attack takes it.
Tournament.
And that's a hat trick for Ben. That's Kings of Johnny 5. That's 3.
Yeah, awesome stuff from Ben. He noticing that Light was landing with back airs, and then just challenging that with the invincible dash attack to take the whole tournament. Great stuff as always.
It was fun commentating with you guys. With you, it was fun.
Yeah, as always.
Yeah, man. But we're gonna see here to see if both competitors leave right off the bat,
or if they stay for handshakes.
Oh, one of them might stay for something else. Oh no, Ben left. Ben dipped.
And Light says
Light might be waiting. And we're going to grand